What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about Zero Chill, what to expect, and how you should be preparing right now because it's coming pretty soon. I know that many of you guys looked to like last year, and it was like maybe like 4 or 5 days before Christmas that it actually launched. But you got to be prepared with the way that they've been staggering these promos. So they may give us something one week, something another week, all that kind of garbage. But that's not what this is about. Many of you guys want to know because you're willing to get rid of players now because you know the prospect of out-of-position players and what they can do for your squad. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that are going on and, you know, some of the major questions that are being asked, right? See, this is the situation. Deion Sanders is obviously a player that played on both sides of the ball. Some of you guys that are either new to MUT or don't understand the concept, and when you try to put a player in, it says you already have somebody at that position. What happens is Deion Sanders, you can have him on offense with the out-of-position Deion Sanders if he were to be released and play him at corner because it's on two sides of the ball, all right? Back in the day when you could do whatever you want, EA realized they could make more money if they just have people not be able to do that. So they've made it strict to where the person has to show on his card it's a different position. So Deion Sanders is cornerback right here. He can stay at corner, and then you can use your out-of-position player as wide receiver, and they both play at the same time. Now, they're going to have different numbers. They're not going to be as fast. It's going to be a lot of weird stuff. They might do what they did last year, not give them power-ups and make them be weird. Those things can happen, but that's not what this is about. What this is about is who are going to be the top-tier players. Now, many of you guys have been waiting for a Calvin Johnson, and you're very upset that they released the free safety and not the wide receiver. Well, I can kind of see them giving us a zero-chill Calvin Johnson and just trying to see where it goes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, EA will do stuff like that. They'll give you, you know, like out of nowhere, here goes Calvin Johnson. And you're like, what? But we just got Randy Moss, NFL 100, T.O., Jerry Rice. All those guys are expected to be coming through with the NFL 100 program right before Christmas. Like, that's like December 20th or something like that. So you're going to have a whole, like in the words of Stephen A. Smith, a plethora of wide receivers, and you're going to be like, yo, what am I supposed to do? That is a very, very good question. Let me explain something to you about how you should work this zero chill. The number one thing you should do is to figure out what players that are out of position make your O-line crazy. You know, like how they have those defensive players that play O-line and then they have crazy strength, you know, like Dontari Poe playing fullback. You see, these are the things you got to understand. Because Madden 20 is more of a run meta than ever, those are things that'll definitely help you win during that time. Other people are going to go for the actual positions of the players during the zero chill. Like if Calvin Johnson is released, they're going to have to give him at least a 96 speed, 97 speed chem. But you have to remember, Randy Moss more than likely is going to be 99 speed in a couple weeks with the NFL 100. So it's a lot of things that are going to influence what you do. But primarily, the way that you're going to be able to have fun with it is you're going to pick the best player at that position that's going to help you win games. And that's it. If you want to have like some fun things where you get an out of position quarterback and you want to run around like an idiot because maybe they'll give one of the you know, out of position players escape artists just for fun, whatever, that's cool. But when it comes to weekend league and winning the games, you're going to have to be ready for action. And how are you ready for action? More than likely, you guys remember when Randy Moss had a corner, like they had it out of position, he was a cornerback. I think he had one. There was a couple other people that had corners that were wide receivers also. I can't remember how they did it. Was it Michael Vick? It might have been Michael Vick. Let me know in the comments. I think it was Michael Vick. He was a corner or whatever. They may do stuff like that, but I'm just letting you guys understand this. The way that the game is right now, when you have the opportunity to get an NFL 100 player, and let's just assume that Randy Moss starts off with Moss, that's going to make people want to pass the ball more. So that's going to be more of an ideal situation. Remember, T.O., you got Jerry Rice. Maybe they give him a new ability that's just more wild. It's a lot of different things that are coming. So I can't tell you guys that the zero chill is going to be like, you know, the next level gaming as far as like the out of position, because that's usually where it's most fun. But abilities have changed that because you want to have fun with the game, but you also want to win. So if Randy Moss NFL 100 has Moss to start, you're going to get Randy Moss over any out-of-position player in the game. And you know what else is interesting? EA Sports is not slacking with the speed like they've done in the past. If you look back at the previous months, they wouldn't have given us these cards that's almost 99 speed. And plus, Eric Dickerson, if you get the Raiders chem, Rams, whatever, he could be 99 speed right now. This is crazy. Barry Sanders, if you have Lions chem, like, it's really, really wild the way that we're getting all of this early, and they're trying to fine-tune the game so that it's not as ridiculous, but it's very, very hard to deal with it if you don't have a formidable team, which is why I try to stress to my no money spent players that once they release MUT level 80, which is coming very soon with Series 4, you're going to have to spend that $350 with the MUT level up packs. You know, I'm not telling you like, bro, go spend money. I'm just letting you know, unless you're a very, 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 very lucky grinder, and you're getting crazy pulls out of your packs, you got, like, most of you guys anyway agree that it's not really, you know, money spent when you're just doing the 350 level up packs. But some of you guys are trying to be like really hell-bent. Bro, I'm not gonna spend any money. I'm not, okay, bro, do whatever you want. But let me just tell you something. When a dude is picking your moms up during the game and he's running for 6, you're gonna understand exactly what's going on. So, as we go into the out of position, which is gonna be a huge part of it, I just wanna let you guys know, be very, very careful with it. Because once you start playing around with your actual lineup, and then also we got to figure out if it's just because they have the the right, like say that they have a D tackle that plays right guard, is EA gonna penalize us for it, like secretly, even though he has right guard in this thing because he had another position? Remember, when they patch Nasty Streak, a lot of things is weird when you put people out of position. Your team plays so much better if you keep the players where they're supposed to be now. So I don't know if there's like a secret penalty with it. So keep in mind that that could be an effect as well with the out of position. So put it like this. Michael Vick, it's possible. He might get a 0 chill. Calvin Johnson, 0 chill. Deion Sanders, they already gave him whatever. Maybe Champ Bailey gets 0 chill. I don't know. But this is what's going to happen, right? The NFL 100 is what you're going to have your focus on. And this is how you're going to be able to make out with the promo. As long as they keep those sets up, I want to make sure you guys get it now so that you understand. As long as they keep those sets like activated and up with what they're doing, you're going to be fine. Let me tell you why, right? With the all-time team, you're going to be able to go back, and if you're able to get any of these collectibles with any of the level up packs that you get, or the free gridiron pack, or if you just get a decent amount of coins, you can always come back and complete these sets. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can come back, complete these sets, make the coins during the time of the 0 chill, and not even really worry about that. Now, if there does happen to be a different currency, it may, like, you know, like they had snow with the previous year. If they do that, we're going to have to work that also, because that means that they'll add different things into the store. But primarily, we're just trying to make coins. So I want you guys to remember, these players, I don't think they're going to take them down during 0 chill. Obviously, they're going to give you the opportunity. You can always go back and get one. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your free players from the solos from both releases, keep in mind, guys, you only need 23 more. So if you start sniping them here and there and starting to see exactly what's going on, you could probably, you know, complete these for very, very, very cheap. All right? So that's what a lot of you guys have already been doing. You've been lurking and getting a decent amount of these, selling them, making profit, and going back and doing it again. That is very, very important, and I just want to make sure that you don't lose sight of the fact that these players start off with abilities. So that's a key. Unless they, let me just say this, if they do something weird like the 0 chill players start with abilities, or any, like, you know, activated X Factor, whatever, if they're activated, that would kind of nullify all of this stuff. That's why I'm just saying I don't think that they'll do it, but it's not 100% certainty that they won't. It is a high possibility that they may do that. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand, if the 0 chill comes out and we start looking at the players, obviously they're going to have like the mid-level players, some of the players that we don't think are as good, and you know, those guys will quick sell whatever and do it. But if the major players are good, because for me, the only players that I really want to see for the rest of the year, Sean Taylor and Calvin Johnson for now. They've pretty much given me everything else. The other players I can just mix and match. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've already given us everything else that we've wanted. It may not be the type of card we wanted, like as far as Palomalu and, you know, him not being a big hitter. He had the big hitter trait, but just very, very low hit power. They've given us a lot of the stuff that I've already wanted personally. So my focus is, even though I don't pass the ball, it's still going to be a threat if you have Calvin Johnson on the field. And he'll probably be a better run blocker than a lot of the guys that are available right now. So the 0 chill is going to be like a decoy. And people are going to still be after certain cards. The running backs are going to take a hit, but I do believe that with the way that they have it set up with Eric Dickerson, he's still going to be the best running back in the game for a while. Because who can they release? Chris Johnson is garbage, and he was the blitz master, and he's usually the fastest dude running around like an idiot. Who else are they going to release? You see, this is the thing that really starts to get people going crazy. Is like, yo, I want another card. I want another card. Right now, if you got Barry Sanders and Eric Dickerson, you pretty much have the best running backs. Probably, they're gonna have to just soup up a crazy idiot card for somebody to be better than that. And then even with that, they're gonna have to have abilities activated at the start to compete with that. So you still already have the best player if you're chilling with those guys right now. So ideally, you know, the zero chill is going to be a way for you to make a lot of muck coins. That's the way I'm looking at it. I don't really see them giving us anybody unless they just come out of nowhere like, yo, here goes OJ Simpson. Like, oh, what? Oh, what? Oh. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be double take. Oh, what? That is pretty much the only thing that they can do to kind of catch us off guard and surprise us, is do something weird like that, which I don't think that they've been willing to do. So other than that, start throwing out some names. What do you guys want? Or Charles Woodson? Like, you know, like, are those cards really gonna make you get rid of Deion Sanders? You see what I'm saying? Like, or like maybe we get rid of somebody else. You know, this is the thing. Because dudes start off activated, that's a key. See, the NFL 100 players, man, them dudes is glitchy. But Night Train Lane has hit power that will knock dudes out of the stadium, which is why he's still there. When we upgrade Deion, it is a possibility that we may have to give him an ability and match him up with the best wide receiver when Randy Moss comes out. Because if he starts off with Moss, it's going to force you to do that because he's going to always get that play no matter what. And then obviously you tackle him and then it's a wrap. But when he's when he's right at that point of the 45-yard line and the end zone is there and it's an automatic touchdown, that's going to force you to get a corner that can cover him. So it's a lot of things that EA is doing right now that's going to make a lot of us have to make decisions that are going to be very, very tough. But we won't win games with a dude coming out with Randy Moss and just throwing one-play touchdowns at the 45-yard line. I think they increased it to 55. So you're going to have to take note of that, all right? So just keep in mind, any player that you have right now, if you have an NFL 100 player, those players, I believe, are going to, you know, they're going to last the test of time, you know, for right now, because they start off with the abilities and they're psychos. If they don't give you activations for zero chill, we're going all in on building our team uniquely with some of the other NFL 100 players to make our team overall better while maybe going after the master. If it's Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson, Sean Taylor, game changers. You know, Charles Woodson, would I go crazy over that? Probably not. I don't know if there's anybody else that I would really go crazy over, just to be honest. And that's why I want to know what you guys are trying to get. I honestly got you're giving me Barry Sanders, you give me Eric Dickerson, I got Randy Moss already, like, you know, Deion Sanders. I'm happy. You know, like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to upgrade my team to have, you know, the best possibility of playing great defense and being able to run the ball every single play and make your eye sockets pop out. Like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. So as you get ready for zero chill, keep that in mind. Up until the point they let us know about the currency and some more information about the Masters, we are using everything from it to kind of get us NFL 100 players, and in the process make MUT coins from anything else that we can do and utilize throughout the promo. Like, if the snow is something that we can use in the store and it's a value for it early on, we're going to use that snow to get, you know, certain packs and things like that and accumulate coins. But ultimately, I think the NFL 100 is going to overshadow everything with zero chill. So if you're looking to make coins, I would start planning right now, you know, as far as like the collectibles that are needed for the 25. And as we go forward, let's focus on the NFL 100 more than the zero chill, unless they give us something that we really want. As usual, you can add any question or comments you may have in the comment section. Anything that you need to ask, you know that I'm available Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. The community will also help you out additionally, which is why I appreciate you guys so much. Definitely take a look at it. The comment section, get involved. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You stay blessed. One love, y'all.